Hello everybody and welcome to race 20 in the NASCAR Nationwide Series here at Chicagoland, whatever. Yeah, this will be the first of our back-to-back races here. Yeah, 20 seconds where we start. A lot better than where we're starting with the Cup cars. We just got through qualifying those, and you'll see tomorrow. But
ready?
green flag is about to wave sometime today. There we go. And we're racing at Chicago. We come in here, that was a sloppy shift. We come in here 8th in the points now, almost 900 points back. It's like 840 something, but I can't look right this second because we're busy trying to save this race car. Wow.
Inside, 3 wide.
She walked all the way up the hill there.
Still there.
It's not nearly as snug as the Cup car was.
Inside. 3 wide, inside.
Alright, well,
Clear.
I think part of my problem was I saw, I think it was Kevin LePage coming up under me, and I had to, just get away from him because I thought we were going to get hit.
Still there.
Alright, we're going to roll under Stremme here.
3 wide, outside. Clear.
We're definitely good on fuel, right? Yeah, we're plenty good. We're like 10 laps to the good, so we should be okay there.
30, 36.
I know in the Papyrus version, Chicago, we would burn through tires, but I can't remember what the cars did last season. In the, with the Cup cars, with the tire wear.
Outside. Still out there.
And I wasn't using a mic at the time, so it's not like I can even listen, and I, have no way of actually figuring that out.
30.
Well, I guess I could look back and watch the lap times, and I'd probably be able to get an idea of the fall off, so that would kind of give us an idea. But it was also at 2 times wear, so yeah, that whole possibility of figuring it out is pretty much going to take more work than I care to give it. Drove it a little bit hard there. We're in 31st. Kyle Busch is leading. Wow, Eric.
Still there. 30.
Check your mirror much?
Clear all around, all clear.
Let's check tires down the backstretch here. We're going to pull an Eric McClure over here. I think that's Mike Bliss behind me. Nah, he's got too much of a run.
Inside.
Mike Bliss got a run on us. Wow.
Still there.
Oh, we got close to touching. Tires don't look too bad.
Stay high, 30.
This race does, though. I can't believe how crappy we run, even at 98%.
Still there.
Like, I mean,
Clear all around, all clear.
I might have to just start finding some really good nationwide setups, because we keep getting beat. We're really squealing them tires through 3 and 4, too. Like, I just don't know what to do to keep up with these guys. Other than we're going to need new setups, clearly. Oh, we touched the apron a little bit there. It's going to go up towards the wall. I got to save it. We'll get the spot back hopefully later.
Still there.
It feels like Kentucky all over again. Just ran in the back. We're going to fall back to 33rd or something. Yeah, I don't even think we're going to finish top 10 in the points at this rate.
30, 3, 2.
That's even frustrating to admit. I know the other day I said, ooh, I locked up a little on that brake, I think. I know the other day I was saying, like, we've only ever had one other season. And it reminded me, I haven't put it in Score 4 yet, but it was in my Race Points Manager back in the day, but that program just kept having issues, and then I would lose all my files. I have to redo everything. And then I learned about Score 4, it was easier, but I haven't put our rookie year in the Busch Series. That was, I think, a 10th place finish. Maybe 12th, somewhere in there, I think it was. I know it wasn't very hot. Actually, I have it on my phone somewhere. I could just look at it. Trying to stay extra low to keep Kenny behind me. We actually got a run on Eric. Are we just pushing it too hard off the corner? Let's just try to roll the center. Maybe it's just my line was really bad. No. Well, maybe. Kenny Wallace didn't zoom up to me like he did, I think, the last lap. Just clipped to the apron there.
Still there.
But that pack didn't really seem like they pull away too much.
Stay high.
Maybe we just need to be a little smoother.
Stay high. Clear all around.
Maybe we just need a better setup. I don't know, man. Qualified 22nd. Got into Kenny a little bit there. Sorry, Kenny. Qualified 22nd. I had hopeful, you know, thoughts going into this race.
3, 4, 6.
Was really hoping for the top 10 at New Hampshire. And then was hoping for a really good finish at Daytona. New Hampshire we managed 11th, but, well, we didn't have a very good Daytona race weekend. Cup Series race was completely my fault. So, I have no one to blame for that but myself. But nationwide we couldn't, you know, we just didn't have any power. You know, again, it was my own fault there too. We didn't wreck though. But just got loose. So the tires are wearing actually quite a bit. Flashbacks to Dover blowing out a tire. So we're gonna back off the throttle a little bit. We're not catching them racing hard, so we might as well go into tire conservation mode here. And if we can conserve enough tire, you know, maybe they'll end up actually pitting 4 tires and we can stay out. But also, if they don't pit for tires, then we don't have to pit. Towards the end of the run, we're going to have better tires, so we should be able to make up some time. I know at places like Rockingham, when I've had that strategy, I've gone as much as a lap down trying to conserve tires, and at the end of the fuel run, they could have possibly ended up pitting twice for tires, and I didn't have to pit twice. Like, I remember, it was a Busch Series race actually. I think it was the 2001 season, and we actually got the car to where we had to pit because of fuel. We were almost out of fuel. It was a long green flag run, and we had, I think the tires had just turned yellow, or were yellow for like 5 or 6 laps. Yeah, that was just taking care of the car. We just kind of rim rode all day, so we were out of the way, and we went on to actually win that race, if I remember correctly. So we won Rockingham, and then we won at Vegas, and then I think we won it the following week at, no, we didn't win at, was it Atlanta? I can't remember. Thought we went 3 in a row though, but that's irrelevant at this point. We're in 2008. But tires aren't wearing nearly as fast as they were earlier, so that's a good thing. Oh yeah, we're nestled into wonderful 34th. Gonna block Eric. Make sure we stay low so we don't open up that door for him to weasel under us. Greg Biffle is the leader. We're only 12 seconds back. It's not terrible. It's not quite half the distance. We're running like 30-second laps, so yeah, they're probably getting to the line right about now. Eric didn't come up to our bumper like he did the last couple laps, I think.
30, 39, 1.
No, he did off turn 2 for sure. That's this time. But he's not able to pass. Probably because he's got his hands full, I see. You guys race side by side, do your thing. Pull away. They were 2-3 ahead of us. 3-1. Holy smokes. We're like 6/10 off. We must be really saving tires, or they're planning on pitting. Wow, we got tight. I honestly thought that last lap wasn't too bad. Yeah, we ran a 30.4. Our best is a 30 flat.
30, 4, 1.
We're on lap, what, 22? We got 33 to go. 14.6 back. Gotta stay low. Eric was looking. Man, I really hate these types of races. It's frustrating, but like I've said numerous occasions, frustratingly fun. Because it is a challenge. It's making me really appreciate the fact that we were able to win early on. I was worried it was going to be too easy, and now we've just really haven't had much luck since. We also did up the difficulty, so I think we found a fair balance. We've had opportunities for good runs, but we're also, when we have those good runs, I typically actually have a setup for it. I should have checked. Never mind. I should have looked back at the Papyrus version of this track and ran what I ran in the Busch series, because it's the same physics. I'm stupid. I just used the one that came at the track. We could have just tweaked on it a little bit. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Ran 30.4 last time. That's pretty much what we're averaging.
35, 6.
Of course, we're going to get a 30.5 that time. It's pushing a bit out of turn 2. So it's hard to get back on the throttle. We're a little bit limited on what we can do adjustment-wise, so we're just going to go, let's take a look at the wedge option real fast. We're going to turn that down around.
492. Tell me about the PM on the system.
Yeah, it's getting real tight off too. Tires are still green though. So if we end up pitting, we're halfway. So we're actually going to be pretty good on tires. I don't think we're going to have to pit, which is good. Because Lord only knows how bad that could go.
Halfway this time. 36.19.
And we're still running close to our best lap time right now. We're 6/10 off of it. So that tells me that it takes a while for these tires to wear. So I don't, I don't think they've worn enough where if we're going to pit now, or pit this race, and we just decided to short pit it to try to make time up, I don't think we would make up that much time, to be quite honest. because we're losing a ton of time at 30.6.
30, 5, 2.
Yeah, we're like a second a lap slower. So we would have to be running like 31-second laps for me to even consider something like that. But again, I don't even know if they're going to go the distance or not. Seem to stick a little bit there better, so that's good. What would be better is if we could actually stop having bad races, so we'll see what the future holds for these last, what, 15 races?
30, 3, 2.
Wow, that's actually a decent lap. Eric, don't pass.
Stay high. Still there.
I don't want him to pass me, but I don't know if we're going to be able to hold him off. Oh, wow, we pinched him a little bit. And we do hold him off.
All clear.
Okay.
30, 7, 2, 1.
I wonder if that's what we've been doing wrong. We've just been riding too low.
Side, side.
Well, the high line there didn't seem to serve us any
Still
good.
there. Clear all around, all clear.
No, I'm not going to do it. I was going to try to send it. But 34th, 35th, what's the difference?
31, 1, 7, oh.
Definitely driving it a little bit harder than we were. Trying to just stay in his tire tracks to see if I can learn something here. Let's see. I know we have some drafting help, obviously. But let's see what we can run. See, they dip down there. It looks like just a little bit. And then they get this massive run, which is what Steve Wallace has behind us. But I think I can hold him off. Wow, he didn't even get a run on us in turns 3 and 4. That's actually surprising.
Okay, that'll give us 20 to go. 30,
20 very long laps. Oh man, I couldn't get it to the bottom. Please don't pass me.
Still there.
Touching down the backstretch a little bit.
Clear all around, all clear.
3 and 4 were not bad. I think it's 1 and 2 that's killing us. So,
30, 8, 5, 5.
gotta keep that in mind when we go cup racing. Try to fix 1 and 2. Because I don't know what the problem is. I know it's, you know, a different exit and whatnot, but anyway.
39, 2, 7.
Where's the leaders? If we go a lap down, that means we'll end this thing 1 lap earlier. I have no problem going a lap down after this. This is... Ugh. Jason Keller's up behind us. That was probably a lot closer than I realized.
2, 3.
I just don't understand how they get so much power off of turn 2. Like, I feel like there's something in the I&I file, like, that's just giving them, you know, like, how many people, you know, when, like, you've raced, like, Michigan, for example, off of turns 3 and 4, I can't beat the AI, and I wonder if it's, you know, I remember, I feel like I read it somewhere that there was something in the I&I think it was, that had to be modified. And I wonder if this is kind of the same deal, except it's 1 and 2. Wasn't even going to battle Biffle. I'll let Reagan go. Apparently I'm going to let Jason Keller go too. Wow, he hit a roadblock. He couldn't get past us.
Clear all around, all clear. 31,
That was interesting. I feel like those two have been tandem like that a couple times this season. Looks like Reagan is going to make the pass on Greg Biffle.
36, 6, 1.
Well, Biffle fights him off. Alright, right front just went to yellow, but he saved the tires enough, so we could probably be a little more racy right now than we were before. Who knows, maybe we might catch back up to Eric McClure.
3702.
I know it's like the longest shot of the day to actually catch him, but yeah, we're so sucky off of 1 and 2. It's like, it's almost embarrassing how bad we are in 1 and 2. No one's out.
31.
Carl Edwards, a rare appearance in the top 10, but not in the top 5. He comes in here with the most top 5s, with 14, with 17 top 10s. Reagan's the second closest with 12, so he can close that gap on Carl Edwards, possibly. How far back are they? Oh wow, they're like 6 seconds behind them. We're only like 3, so yeah, those other guys should be passing us soon.
30, 7, 1.
Yeah, and then there's another 3 seconds back to that other pack. And in case you were wondering or thinking I might, we're not gonna mess with Carl Edwards when he tries to lap us. We've ended that feud after Sonoma. And even if we had won that Bristol race, we'd be in no better shape than we are right now to win the championship. So I'm not going to cost him the championship if that's the way the chips are going to fall at the end of the season. But Reagan's having a really good day. He's only 265 back. If he could get the win, Carl Edwards has dropped to 9th. So he can make up some points. We're probably going to fall, what are we, 848 points back. So we're probably going to fall almost, wow, probably almost 1,000 points back by the end of, if not this race, the next one. Where do we go next? Try to look over at my notes. Sorry for the noise. We got Cup trucks. Oh, I think it's Gateway. Haven't been to Gateway since the 2001 season. I think we won at Gateway. I can't remember. It'll be another 14 seasons before we go there with the Cup cars. Who's behind me coming up so fast? Wow, that's still Jason Keller? I thought that was a leader.
31, 012.
That's a leader coming up behind us. That's Clint Boyer. Go ahead, Clint.
Inside.
I'm going to run my line, but you're welcome to go to the bottom and pass
Clear
me.
all around, all clear. Inside.
That's
Still
Kelly
there.
Byers. You had the opportunity to,
Clear
bro.
all around, all clear.
I'm not going to give up 35th, though, just because you're a lead lap car. I try to give him the room.
358. Inside.
There you go. Good job, buddy.
Still there. Clear all around, all clear.
Just get a little sniff of that draft and then let him go. Any more leaders coming up? Kyle Busch, Casey Kane, Brad Baker, they're coming up.
31, 147.
Casey Kane's actually, he's been on the hunt as of late, moving up through the points. That's still Keller, so we're gonna fight him. The best that we can, you know, given our situation. That's how tight our car is. Earlier in the race, when we clipped that apron, we were wiggling all the way up the track. Now it's just like, oh well. It's like feeling like the exit of Bristol turns, or turns at Bristol or something. Go on, Kyle. You better make this pass,
Inside.
otherwise you're gonna end up not passing
Still
me.
there.
There you go. Gave him the room.
Clear all around, all clear.
Brad, you'll have to make the pass
Clear right there, 2 to go.
here in turn 1 if you're gonna get around me.
383.
Gonna give you the room.
Inside. Clear all around, all clear.
Denny, you can go too.
Still there.
Alright.
Clear all around,
Cool.
all clear.
Oh, almost got the wall there.
Inside. Clear, clear.
Wow, we were wicked loose trying to not hit Carl Edwards and still run our line.
Still there. Stay high.
There you go. I just wanted them to get past so we could get in front of Keller. Thank God the spotter said clear, because I was really nervous about trying to drop in front of him. In a situation where we're trying to actually be nice to Carl Edwards, we almost got screwed because JC Keller almost went with him. So that'll do it. David Reagan gets the win. Good for him. Greg Biffle second, Clint Boyer third, Kelly Byers, Casey Kane in top 5. Then we got Kyle Busch, Brad Baker, Denny Hamlin, Carl Edwards, and Kevin Harvick. All green flag race. Wasn't exciting and it wasn't good for us, but we'll try again with the Cup cars here at Chicago. Hope you all enjoyed. Appreciate the love, support, likes, comments, subscriptions, etc. And until next time, have a good one.